should we get into Halloween Ends? Should we talk about Halloween Ends for a little bit? So I'm going to tell you how do Madam Butterfly. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? How's your Monday been? So Halloween Ends is really weird. It's really weird, right? I'm just gonna go out and say it. It's really fucking weird. I don't know how to do this without spoiling it because I don't want to spoil it for people because it is a must watch for just how not weird. Just I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. Like I said, it's a must watch. Definitely watch it, but it's definitely far cry from 18 and Kills. It's different from the rest of the trilogy that I was setting up. It does have its moments of like more like the original. Like Michael's screen time is very, very minimal. I think I saw somewhere that it works out is only in the film for 9 minutes. It's just the difference between Ends and the original is that Michael being in it for 10 minutes in the original, because he only has 10 minutes of screen time. It's been okay, just played some more Days Gone. That's cool. I think we're pretty much nearing the end. Give me a second to take this jumper off because I'm sweating already. It's October. Got rough over the weekend too. I'm gonna feel rough next weekend. I'm telling you. You should see the shorts that I'm having to wear for my Halloween costume, man. Should I get them to show them on stream? I can't wear them on stream. I would definitely get my account taken down. Hot tub streamers show less. Yeah, but okay, let's take this off. Give me 2 seconds. See how much I've sweated already just sitting in a hoodie. This room, man, I swear to God, it's so hot. I'm saying this now, but when winter gets here, I'm gonna like thank fuck. I managed to watch Terrifier 2. It's just insane. Is it really? Oh, I really want to watch it. I watched Pearl as well this weekend. I couldn't be bothered to wait anymore for a UK release. There's no hint of a UK release. Barbarian has a UK release though. That trailer showed before Halloween Ends, and I cannot wait to watch it in the cinema. It looks so fucking good. And we saw the Megan trailer as well. Right. Like I've seen her as it, yeah. Can't wait. Right, so Halloween Ends. Right, like I was saying, like in the original, Michael's only on screen for 10 minutes, but those 10 minutes is spliced out for all the whole runtime. In Ends, he's only on for 9 minutes. 3 minutes is like spaced out throughout the runtime. Not even that, I'll say 2 minutes is spaced out for the runtime, and then the whole 8 minutes is just all at the end. And I want to see more Michael. There is some cool things in there though. There's some cool concepts without spoiling anything. But the dynamic between Corey and Alison is a really interesting one that I wish they would have carried on with. And I hope if they do any more, that is the direction they go with it, because that is a really interesting way. It's a really interesting. What's the word? I'm trying to think what I can. A really interesting idea for a slasher film. It really is. And I don't think it's been done before. Well, it's been done before, but not in that way. The only time that dynamic between, you know, the person and the I'm trying to think of a way to word this so it's not spoiled. the best way it's been done before is Scream. But Scream don't do it the same way that they're doing Halloween Ends, and they just get rid of it. It had reshoots apparently. Apparently they done test screenings. Don't quote me on it, research it yourself. I think they have though. I remember being told this. Yeah, they had reshoots because of test screenings. People didn't like the ending, probably because it wasn't Laurie and Michael going at it for a half hour. So they decided to get rid of it and start filming a new ending in August, literally 2 months ago. 2 months before it came out, they decided to reshoot the ending because people didn't like it. I've seen rumours online that it was going to be it was going to connect it to 3, where something like I can't remember exactly the wording, but either the last fight is in the Silver Shamrock, the Silver Shamrock masks, either takes place in the warehouse, or the thing that happens at the end is an end of ends anyway, is in the warehouse, and they get hold of the Michael mask, and then that leads into the masks being possessed, I guess, linking it to 3, which was the masks turn people bad. So yeah, that was going to be the ending. I'm not sure. They said they didn't film that ending, so I don't think that's the ending that they had to get rid of. I got him. I'm sorry. So there's some awesome kills, and I'll say some awesome kills. There's 2 really good kills in it. One of them is only like is in the foreground so much that it's blurred, and it is a gnarly kill. But I've seen worse in Terrifier, so I don't know why that was, because it's somewhat blurred out. And we've seen a better kill. What else can I talk about Halloween Ends? Because if I stretch the Halloween Ends talk out as long as I can cut it down and turn it into a video to put it on YouTube. I just don't know what to think of the movie. I really don't, because on one hand, I don't see how it's as polarising as it is. Like, I've seen on YouTube people saying you're either going to hate it or it's going to be your favourite. It's definitely not my favourite, and I definitely don't hate it. It's got some good concepts in there that I wish they went with. So I'm just like, okay about it. It's not a meh film, because obviously it is divisive. This one is divisive. The opening scene is divisive enough. But it's a really well done opening scene, and it's probably one of the best opening scenes in the franchise. To be fair, I did really enjoy the opening scene and the stuff that ensues and how it's flipped. Because it involves a boy babysitter, not a female babysitter like the rest of the franchise has had. With like Laurie being a babysitter, all that stuff. The one thing I do wish for, though, wanted to see, is, I don't know why I want to see it so bad. I just really did. I just like the idea of it, and if they'd done it, it would have been really cool. And that's having Danielle Harris and Scout Taylor Compton pop up. Scout played Laurie in the Rob Zombie Halloweens, and obviously Danielle Harris played Jamie in 4 and 5, and she's also just played someone in Rob Zombie's Halloween as well. I just think it would have been cool to have them in there. There's so many places I could have put them in, just as like throwaway characters, like just or just in the background or something, just like what MCU does. You know what I mean? That would have been really fun. Just to be like, for the fans was like, oh look, that's Scout or that's Daniel Harris. I just think that would have been really cool. I said that other than Jamie Lee Curtis, they're the other ones that you like, you know, from the franchise. So it just would have been cool to have them in, especially with if you listen to Scout and Danielle's podcast, you'll know how the premiere went when they met Jamie Lee Curtis. I would say, honestly, I would say go watch it. Go watch it. I do have. It's really awkward to try and like do like a little review on it without spoiling it. I'm gonna have to open a window in a second. It's really warm in here, and I don't know why. It's warmer than normal. Is my PC on fire? Probably, but that'd be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Or last week, stream didn't want to run properly, internet didn't want to work properly, and then we streamed this week of my PC's on fire. That would be the like. That would definitely be a sign from a higher being not to stream. But I do encourage as many people as possible to go and see it. It is a weird one. It's fun in play. There's some fun kills. We get the return of the pinning the body up against the wall with a knife. There's some fun kills and some fun concepts there that's deal with. It's just really awkward for the whole film where they're like, Michael has somewhat of a psychic ability, like a supernatural ability, and then towards the end they're just like, oh no, he's just a man though. He's just a man. He's not paranormal, you know what I mean? He hasn't been stabbed in the neck multiple times. He hasn't been shot multiple times. He's just a normal man. It's just a really weird how they do that. Maybe I'll leave my Halloween Ends talk there until after a bit, so give enough time for people to see it that I can just go spoiler mad with it and be like, this is what I like, this is what I didn't like. Before I played the 2018 one. Oh, have they really? That is a good one. That is a generally good one. They started off the trilogy really strong with that. It just goes a bit downhill when it gets to kills, and then this one is just really weird. If they just stuck to what I think the ending is, then that what I think the original ending was. Then that'd be cool. That'd be a really interesting way to keep it open for sequels. And they didn't, because there's a clause in, I don't know if everyone knows this, in the original contract for Halloween, there's a clause in it that says you cannot kill Michael with his mask off. That's why when they do the killing, and I forgot which one it is, it just comes back later and it's like, oh, it wasn't me, I'll just put the mask on someone else. I forgot which one it is. It does have a story, nice. Yeah, there's also reviews that the Gorlo, oh my god, I cannot wait to see it. Wall to wall incentive. That's what you want from Terrifier though. Never seen a movie like it. I've never seen a movie like fucking Pearl, man. I watched Pearl last night. I do not know what to think. And I love X so much. If you knew Madam Butterfly, I'll tell you, I love X a lot. Anytime we get into horror or slash films, I will bring up X at some point. I love it. Pearl, on the other hand, I don't know how to feel about it. I know it's a different type of horror, it's not so much a slasher. But I think it's a bit of a jump. Again, fucking sick kills. It's better than Ends. It's better than Halloween Ends. Pearl is better than Halloween Ends. Just think that it's a bit of a weird one to go from, you know, X to Pearl. Then again, you're not meant to watch them in that order. You're meant to watch them Pearl, X, and then what's going to be Maxine, which I don't know when that's going to be out. I don't know if that's like next year or what, because Mia Goth is pregnant or she's just had a baby, one of the two. So I don't think production's starting on that anytime soon.